Hello there, my water signs, and welcome back to your money reading. So if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, this reading is for you. So water signs, your first card out the deck is Hold Your Vision. This is also the fixed moon energy. So what this is telling me is that you guys may be all over the place when it comes to your career. One week you may want to do one thing, and the next week you may be off to do something completely different. So Spirit is saying, instead of being all over the place, you guys need to hold a vision for your future. What does it look like? What do you see yourself doing? What do you see yourself having? Once you have your sights set on that, once you have a plan written out where you see yourself heading, it's time for you guys to start taking the initiative by taking a step every single day until you reach your goals, okay? So the next card up, you guys do have renewal. So it's time for you guys to review your past and your present moment before coming up with a plan for your future. Again, this goes back to holding that vision for yourself. Review where you come from. Review all the experiences that you had to go through in order to get to where you are right now in the present. And now ask yourself, what does your future look like? For a lot of you guys, by sitting down and reviewing all that you've gone through, all that you've experienced, and how far you've come, it's going to help you guys understand your life's purpose and your life work. What I've come to know from my own personal experience is that everything leading up to the place where you are currently, which is the present, the only thing that truly ever exists, there will be certain experiences, if you take the time to really look back, that have led you to this place, that have prepared you for who you are now and where you are now, and also where you're meant to go. So I feel like you guys are being called to do this at this point in time in your life. Also, there is a need to release judgment of yourself as well as others, because you guys tend to be very critical of yourselves and as well as others. So you may be placing judgment on other people as far as who may have blocked you in some way, who may have taken you off your path, who may have not supported you in some way. Let that go. It's time to let that go. Also, if you feel like people are judging you, or people may judge you because of the path that you may decide to take, let that go, okay? Also, there is an energy here of a possible unhealthy, codependent relationship that may have blocked you, or that is currently blocking you in your career and when it comes to achieving your goals. I do feel like this person has a fear of intimacy. I do feel like this person is living out of their ego, meaning they could be very materialistic or very superficial. So when it comes to them committing to you, I feel like they're constantly chasing the next best, thing. So you may need to review the past as far as, have they changed up into this present moment? If the answer is no, then you can expect that for your future if you continue to chase after this person or allow this person to come in and out of your life. So moving forward with the 7 of Spades, again, there's some sort of blockage in your life. Blocked communication. Maybe you're blocked when it comes to moving forward in your career, finding your life purpose, discovering your life work. There's a codependency is coming up. Codependent relationships around you are blocking you. They're also causing you to have some sort of mental health issues, possibly. Again, this could be the result of unhealed trauma. So I see a lot of negative patterns that you are repeating that are affecting you financially. Unhealthy behaviors that may cause losses for you. So if you get in the habit of, let me just use an example. Let's say you call in a lot because you're heartbroken, or because something happened in a relationship or a friendship or regarding a family member. This is affecting your work. This is affecting your ability to move up. This is affecting your ability to gain more money, to pay your bills, to support your lifestyle. If that is in fact the case, this could be weighing heavily on you mentally, on your mental health. For the most part, I do feel like the cause of a lot of your blockages and your challenges are a romantic relationship, because the Seven of Spades does represent, a meaningless connection, meaning you guys are being intimate with one another, but this doesn't mean as much to the other person as it may mean to you. And again, this can always go vice versa. You may not care about the person that you're being intimate with, and they may care about you. Okay. So this may lead to a lot of unpleasant, surprises for the most part. Someone in this situation definitely has a guilty conscience. Something is weighing on them. This may force you or cause you to get in a place where you start to push people who truly do care and love you away. Some of you guys are looking for an escape. You're looking for an easy way out. And you may be taking, advice from people who are not in a better position than you. So this may be bad advice, especially if they're telling you to continue to go after certain, people or certain things that are not good for you. So Spirit is saying that it's time for you guys to make a sacrifice, be honest with yourself, take that hard look in the mirror and just be truthful about your current situation. Something may occur where you cut communication with this person or they cut communication with you. I do feel like this may be a situation that kind of embarrasses you in some way, because the Seven of Spades is a shame and humiliation card. So Spirit is saying that you're going to just have to accept the karma from this situation and refrain from going against yourself. Refrain from allowing this to bring you down or stop you again from holding that vision of your future for yourself. So with the Seven of Wands, some of you guys are fighting for a position that is not yours, whether it's in the career place or whether it's in your personal life. You are fighting for a place in someone's life or a place in a career, field or sector where you just don't belong. It's almost like going against the grain. Okay. So Spirit is saying, instead of chasing after something that's not for you, you guys need to figure out what is for you. And then you need to give it your all. You need to go after it with everything that you have in yourself, and don't allow anybody to deter you or tear you down or criticize what you're doing. You got to stand, tall and strong in whatever it is that you set your sights on. Once again, there is an energy here of a relationship that is based out of trauma. Basically, this person or yourself may struggle with vices, certain addictions, and also a fear of just being abandoned or alone. So if you are fighting for a position in someone's life, understand where that's really rooted from. You're chasing after someone who's not good for you, despite, people around you telling you. I do feel like there are certain people around you who may be advising you against this relationship, but you're still standing your ground, and you shouldn't be. So moving forward with the Page of Swords, you may be watching this person very closely. Every time they leave you or cut you off, or vice versa, every time you cut them off or leave them, they're watching you, possibly via social media. Someone's blinded here. Someone cannot see this for what it truly is. This person definitely gaslights you in some way, and you are using this situation to avoid what really needs to be done within yourself. I know this is supposed to be a money reading, but I have to deliver the messages that come across, okay? So when it comes to this situation, you guys need to really be smart about this. Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to get smart about this. Use your mind, be honest with yourself, resolve this problem by analyzing it from a different perspective, meaning taking your emotions out of it and just using your mind. It's time for you guys to re-examine your beliefs. It's time for you guys to really start to study and research to get yourself out of this. This situation was meant to teach you a lot about yourself, what you're truly made of, and honestly, it's meant to help you face a lot of harsh truths and facts about yourself. So it's time to clear this out. Understand with that Knight of Wands that this is someone who definitely gaslights you. This is someone who definitely has some sort of physical power over you, meaning there's a sexual attraction, addiction here, and this person is very confident in their ability to come in and out of your life when they please. They're a bit of a sweet talker, very superficial into appearances. They really don't hold any substance. There's nothing else here. This person has a lot of baggage that they bring into your life, and you need to start to see it for what it is, because it's blocking you from moving forward and going after your dreams and goals. Okay. So Spirit is saying that you really need to drop the hammer. You need to lay down the law and stop sabotaging yourself. It's time to start rebuilding. It's time for you guys to start working with other people, coming together with other people, being receptive of what other people have to say. With the 10 of Cups, I do feel like you may have a family or a child or children with someone who you need to set boundaries with. It's okay to forgive people, but understand that they're not meant to be in your life. Okay. Also, there's a situation possibly with a parent or a sibling that needs to be repaired. Spirit is saying work on it. It may not go your way initially, especially with communication, because communication appears to be very bad with the Knight of Swords. Someone doesn't know how to hold their tongue and, not say certain things. This could be you. You may have a bit of a temper on you as well. In this situation, you may feel like someone treats you like you're just an object, or they may feel this way about you. Regarding career, a lot of you guys may treat people in the workplace, or you may run certain things in a workplace like you run your household, and it's coming across as being very cold, very domineering, very malicious, very, very critical. So you guys need to pay attention in the workplace to how you are handling certain issues, how you are communicating with people, how you are treating people, how you're answering questions. If you are being rude, nasty, cold towards people, or even sarcastic, it's time for you to, again, take a hard look at yourself and correct certain things. This can also represent a boss who doesn't understand what's going on with your home life or your family life. If that is in fact the case, maybe you should look into, and we're going to head to the bottom of your deck, the Fool card, taking a risk, maybe leaving this behind. If someone doesn't understand that your family comes first, or if they're demanding so much of you to the point where you're not able to see your family, you may need to start over again, meaning go in a different direction. So with the Fool card, this is about adventuring off, trying something different, having faith, taking a leap of faith, taking risks on yourself, having an optimistic outlook, knowing you're protected, going with the flow, trusting in the higher power, trusting in yourself, and just going after your dreams. Okay. You need to be in a position or a place where you are free to be yourself and do whatever it is that you need to do. Even pertaining to your home life and your family life, maybe your family needs you more at this time, and you're spending too much time, working for someone else who doesn't appreciate you. So you guys are very powerful. There's a lot of energy here that's coming in about your hidden talents and abilities. If you guys were just to step away from a situation or situations that are not helping you in any way, like as far as your development go, as far as your future goes, if it's not aiding in that, Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to really bet on yourself, take a risk on yourself, be patient with yourself. And in this journey, the Fool's journey, I see you guys discovering so much about yourselves and your hidden talents and abilities. But first, you have to be open to the unknown. You have to trust in yourself, and you have to also be willing to come together with other people and compromise and work as a team. But again, this will take a lot of planning and details. Listen to your intuition, be led by your heart, release any emotional or spiritual attachments to people who don't mean you well. Understand that you will come across people who try to take from you, but you have the power, you have the resources, you have the support to come out of the situation on top. Okay. Also, there is real love coming in for you guys, for those of you guys who are willing to make the sacrifice by leaving something or someone behind. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your signs. So you guys have air here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You also have fire here. You have Leo and Sagittarius. And you have water here. You have Pisces. However, it can be any other signs. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. Until next time.